Did you know that 95% of marketing messages fail to resonate with their audience because they don't speak to the right people? That's a shocking stat. It means most businesses are wasting their time, money, and effort by not understanding who their customers really are. But here's the kicker: if you can identify and connect with your true target market, your sales can increase by 10 times or more. In this video, we're diving deep into how to identify your target market, break down real-life examples, and explore why some businesses succeed while others struggle. You'll discover how to build a customer profile that goes beyond just age or location, and learn strategies that the biggest brands use to get their message right every time. Stick around for practical tips, eye-opening facts, and examples that show exactly how you can use this knowledge to grow your business and connect with the right audience. Ready to unlock the secrets to market success? Let's get started. Chapter 1: The hidden secrets of your ideal customer. When it comes to identifying your target market, understanding your ideal customer is crucial. It's not just about age or location, it's about understanding their needs, fears, desires, and values. Research shows that 66% of consumers expect brands to understand their unique needs and expectations. This means if you're just targeting the basic demographics, you're missing out. The real magic happens when you go deeper, exploring what motivates your customers on a psychological level. Think about it. Every person has a set of desires driving their purchasing decisions, even if they're not aware of it. Are they looking for status? Comfort? Adventure? According to a 2021 Nielsen report, 59% of customers prefer brands that align with their values. When you tap into these values, you stop selling products, you start offering solutions to real, emotional needs. Let's take a look at Amazon. They don't just sell products, they understand what people want and what makes them tick. Through their recommendation algorithm, Amazon predicts what we may need before we even realize it. This level of understanding comes from analyzing millions of customer interactions and behaviors. A powerful strategy to uncover these hidden traits is conducting customer surveys or one-on-one interviews. Ask open-ended questions like, "What problem are you trying to solve?" or "What do you wish you could improve in your life?" This approach offers insight into the pain points your customers may not even articulate on their own. Another method? Social media. Look at the conversations happening on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter in groups or forums where your customers hang out. They often share their frustrations, hopes, and wishes that may not be so obvious in your product sales data. Tap into this real-world conversation, and you'll uncover a wealth of information. Data shows that brands that effectively personalize their offerings can boost conversion rates by up to 10%. It's all about building a deeper connection with the customer, rather than just pushing products. As a wise marketer once said, "People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it." The more you connect with that why, the better your marketing becomes. Lastly, remember that emotions drive decisions. A study by HubSpot found that 95% of purchasing decisions are made emotionally, not rationally. So, if you can align your product or service with how customers feel, you'll be on the right path. Chapter 2: Beyond demographics. Crafting your target persona. Building a target persona goes beyond just the basics. Yes, age, gender, and income level are useful starting points, but they don't tell the full story. The key is to understand why these characteristics matter. For example, a 25-year-old woman from California may seem like a broad group, but why is she in California? Is she a student, a young professional, or a tech startup founder? Your target persona should encapsulate both the rational and emotional characteristics of your ideal customer. Start by asking, what does my customer value most? This is where you move from demographic to psychographic profiling. Psychographics include lifestyle, personality, and values, and they help you create a deeper, more effective target persona. Let's take Nike as an example. Their target market isn't just anyone who buys shoes, they focus on individuals who value performance, motivation, and self-improvement. A Nike customer is someone who wants to be their best self, someone who looks up to athletes and fitness culture. This is why Nike doesn't just sell shoes, they sell the idea of becoming a champion. Crafting a target persona also involves looking at the customer journey. How do they find out about your product? What barriers are in the way of their decision-making? This helps you better understand where they are in the buying process and how you can influence their choices. A study by Statista shows that 79% of customers prefer to buy from brands that understand their needs, making this step incredibly important. Once you've established your persona, it's time to go deeper. Segmenting your audience into smaller groups based on interests, behaviors, and needs can make your marketing efforts much more effective. For instance, instead of targeting women aged 18–30, break it down into segments like young professional women who prioritize wellness, or college students who care about sustainability. You can use tools like Google Analytics and Facebook Insights to gather valuable data. These platforms offer in-depth analysis on what interests your target audience, what kind of content they engage with, and even their shopping habits. Remember, your persona isn't static. It evolves as you learn more about your audience. As people's needs change, your marketing strategies should evolve too. This is why continually updating your persona with fresh data is essential for long-term success. Chapter 3: Micro versus Macro. Is your market niche or mainstream? When identifying your target market, you need to decide whether you should focus on a micro or macro audience. Both have their strengths, but the right choice depends on your business goals, resources, and the market you're operating in. Let's start with micro-marketing. This is all about targeting a very specific group with a tailored message. Micro-marketing allows you to address a narrow audience, but it comes with immense benefits. Studies show that niche marketing can lead to higher customer loyalty and reduced competition. When your message resonates deeply with a small group, you create stronger connections that mainstream brands can't compete with. Think of companies like Glossier or Warby Parker. They didn't aim to be everything to everyone, they focused on a specific demographic: young, urban professionals who value simplicity and authenticity. By catering to this niche, they gained loyal customers who felt understood and valued. However, not all businesses should go for the micro route. If you're offering a product or service that has widespread appeal, targeting a larger, more general market might make sense. Take McDonald's, for example. They appeal to a broad audience: families, busy professionals, students, and even health-conscious individuals. Their marketing strategies are designed to resonate with everyone, no matter their age, background, or lifestyle. The key takeaway is that micro-marketing can lead to more personalized, efficient marketing campaigns. However, macro-marketing offers the potential for scalability and reaching a broader audience. According to a recent study, 53% of brands use micro-marketing to target specific needs, which shows how effective it can be in cultivating customer loyalty. Still, don't forget about your budget and capabilities. If you're a small business with limited resources, micro-marketing may help you target your best customers without spreading yourself too thin. Conversely, if you're a large corporation with broad appeal, macro-marketing may be the best way to reach the masses. Ultimately, both approaches have value. The key is to evaluate your business, understand your resources, and choose the right strategy for your goals. Whether micro or macro, remember that consistency, relevance, and a deep understanding of your target market will lead you to success. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips and insights like this. Chapter 4: The Power of Psychographics. Tapping into consumer mindsets. To truly connect with your target market, you need to go beyond basic demographics and dive into psychographics. Psychographics focus on your customers' values, interests, attitudes, and behaviors, things that tell you why they make decisions. A well-known quote from Simon Sinek, "People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it," sums up the importance of understanding these deeper motivations. Research by Nielsen shows that 59% of consumers are more likely to buy from brands that align with their personal values. This tells you that it's not just about what your product is, but how it makes the consumer feel. When you tap into the emotional triggers behind buying decisions, you can create a more meaningful connection with your audience. One powerful strategy is to segment your audience based on shared psychographic traits. For example, Patagonia markets to individuals who prioritize sustainability and environmental causes. Their message goes beyond outdoor clothing; it's a movement toward protecting the planet. By aligning their brand with these values, they've built a loyal customer base that supports their mission. Another great example is Apple. They've mastered the art of psychographic marketing by positioning themselves as a brand for creative, innovative individuals who want to change the world. Apple's focus isn't just on technology, it's on creating an experience that aligns with the aspirations of their customers. You can also gather valuable psychographic data through surveys, feedback forms, and social media listening. Asking questions like, "What causes matter most to you?" or "What motivates you to make a purchase?" can reveal important insights into how your audience thinks and feels. The benefit of psychographic data is that it allows for more personalized marketing. If you know what values matter to your customers, you can tailor your content, messaging, and products to resonate with them. This leads to more conversions and a stronger connection with your audience. A report by HubSpot found that personalized emails generate 6 times higher transaction rates, showing just how powerful this kind of tailored messaging can be. If your marketing reflects the things that matter most to your customers, they'll see you as more than just a brand, they'll see you as an ally. Psychographic segmentation also opens up new opportunities for creative marketing campaigns. Instead of running generic ads, you can create content that speaks directly to the emotions and aspirations of your audience. This makes your message feel more relevant and engaging. Chapter 5: Target Market Examples, Real-Life Wins and Failures. One of the best ways to understand the importance of identifying the right target market is by looking at real-life examples. Some companies hit it out of the park with their marketing strategies, while others missed the mark entirely. These success and failure stories can teach us a lot about how to approach target market identification. Take the example of Coca-Cola. For years, the brand's marketing was focused on refreshing people and offering happiness in a bottle. However, when they tried to target health-conscious consumers with their Coca-Cola Zero product, the message didn't resonate as well. Why? The brand had been so strongly associated with indulgence and sugary sweetness that it wasn't able to shift to a healthier, more natural image without confusing its loyal customers. On the other hand, a brand like Nike has found incredible success by narrowing its focus and speaking directly to a target market of athletes and fitness enthusiasts. Nike's "Just Do It" slogan, and its association with athletes and active lifestyles, has made the brand iconic. The key here is that Nike's marketing resonates deeply with its customers because it taps into their desire for self-improvement and achievement. Another success story is that of Dollar Shave Club. When it first launched, it targeted men who were frustrated with the high prices and inconvenience of buying razors. By offering an affordable subscription service and highlighting the ease of delivery, Dollar Shave Club built a loyal following. Its humorous, irreverent marketing campaigns didn't just appeal to men who shaved, they appealed to men who valued simplicity, convenience, and a good laugh. However, not all brands manage to identify their target market effectively. For example, remember the Ford Edsel? It was a car that was marketed to middle-class Americans in the 1950s, but it failed because it didn't cater to the actual desires of that demographic. The car's design and features were too ahead of their time, and the target audience didn't relate to its high-end image. Ford's mistake was not fully understanding their customers' needs, and the Edsel became a marketing disaster. The lesson from these real-life examples is clear: it's not enough to just offer a good product. You need to deeply understand your target market's desires and create messages that speak to them. Brands like Nike and Dollar Shave Club succeeded because they knew their audience and spoke directly to their emotions and needs. So, how can you avoid the same mistakes? Start by conducting thorough research. Look at what your competitors are doing, but more importantly, listen to your customers. What are they saying? What problems are they trying to solve? When you understand their pain points, you can position your product in a way that feels personal and relevant. Chapter 6: How to Adapt Your Strategy, Evolving with Your Market. Your target market is not static. Over time, consumer preferences, behavior, and trends evolve. What worked last year may not work today, so it's important to stay flexible and adapt your strategy as your market changes. In fact, 74% of marketers say that understanding consumer behavior is essential for crafting successful marketing campaigns, according to a survey by Salesforce. One of the first steps in adapting your strategy is continuous research. Keep a close eye on the latest market trends, changes in customer preferences, and emerging technologies. Use tools like Google Trends or industry reports to monitor shifts in consumer behavior. For instance, with the rise of eco-conscious consumers, many brands are shifting towards sustainable products and practices to stay relevant. Another important strategy is maintaining an open line of communication with your customers. Encourage feedback through surveys, social media, and customer service channels. By asking your audience what they want, you not only gather valuable insights but also show them that you care about their opinions. When brands listen to their customers, they build trust, which is key to long-term success. Don't forget to leverage data analytics. Platforms like Google Analytics and Facebook Insights give you a wealth of information about your audience's behaviors, interests, and demographics. This data helps you track how well your strategies are working and where adjustments may be necessary. A good example of a brand that adapts well is Netflix. They continually refine their target market by analyzing customer viewing habits and preferences. Netflix uses this data to recommend new content to users and to decide which shows or movies to produce. By staying attuned to their audience's needs, Netflix remains relevant and profitable. The ability to adapt your strategy is crucial, especially in fast-paced industries. Remember that customer preferences can change rapidly, and being able to pivot is a competitive advantage. If you fail to adapt, you risk falling behind the competition. Lastly, keep an eye on your competitors. Study what they're doing, but don't just copy their strategies. Instead, analyze how they're responding to market shifts and whether their approach is working. This can provide valuable lessons for adapting your own strategy. Evolving with your market means staying relevant. If you can understand and predict shifts in consumer behavior, you'll be able to not just survive but thrive in a competitive marketplace. Adaptation isn't optional, it's necessary for long-term growth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all things marketing.